Bob Canes, you sly one. Free nuggies, you say? Well, looks like someone knows the way to a red panda's heart. But remember, all that glitters is not gold, especially if those nuggies come with a side of mystery sauce. Enjoy your tasty treat, Detective Extraordinaire. Why, thank you, Moncreep_music. 500 bits for a 10-tenths panda? Looks like you're treating this red panda right with that top-notch rating. I'll take those bits as a tip for my stellar performance, wink wink. Keep spreading those good vibes through music, and I'll keep entertaining you with my detective flair.
Everyone be warned, Roz won bamboo tonight. So Mecha Scoop might be spicy. We'll see. Anyway, hello, hi, welcome, and happy Monday. We are on the edge of scuff and possibly more. I don't think the chat overlay is working. I don't know what happened to it. I may take a second and look at it, but hello, hi, welcome in. Happy Monday. Meg, congratulations on snagging that first. Bob, congratulations on once again typing first. If I could do like a word cloud of who's typed what words, I think Bob would be the most firsts typed. Potentially. Yes, and then cool. Moncreep, hello, hi, welcome. I'm like, what are my things telling me? Moncreep, hello, hi, welcome, and happy Monday. Bob, thank you for the biddies. Moncreep, thank you for the biddies. Meg, hello, hi, welcome, and happy Monday. And Roz, hello, hi, welcome, and happy Monday. Fan-freaking-tastic. I was just like, wait a minute, what did we get that? We've got someone else has hit a bamboo thing. Come on, creep hit 30. That's what it's telling me. I wrote this shit. You think I know what it means? But no, I don't. It's wild. She pays the bamboo tax for the rest of us. Honestly, yes. You typed first a lot. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Which is, you know, hey, someone has to. I need to rig bamboozled. I mean, I've already rigged it enough, isn't it? I mean, I don't rig it at all. It's fine. I rig other things, just not that one. Right? You know? I don't know where I am anymore. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh my. Hey now. Look out. So yeah. Just the random outfit is a little we're on the beach, right? We're on the beach. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, there's the chat overlay going. I don't fucking know. I don't know what's going on with anything. I'm just gonna stop touching shit. This is the latest time that I update streamer bot minutes before stream. Beats. I know. I'm naked. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's called the full furry. So it's in, you know, full furry glory and this, you know, whatever this is. So yeah, there you can't really get a good view of it, which is fine because I mean, who needs to see it? It's TOS friendly. It's nothing weird like that. Does this model have the options to support that shit? Listen, that's between the maker and God, okay? I know, and then a butt. You can see the jiggle physics if you catch it really well. Yes, the cheeks have jiggle physics. That is true. That is a little secret that goes into the model is that there's a little the cheeks. Anyway, hi. Welcome in. Shall we do this again? Yeah, all cheeked up on a Monday evening? Shit, man. Yeah, I think this scuff is probably fine. I was really worried I broke everything. I tried downgrade. So StreamerBot just hit 1.0.2 today, and then immediately 1.0.3 to fix some bugs. Because if you don't immediately push out an emergency fix, are you really working on your software? And I updated. I have a test instance on another machine that has all my configs from the main one. I just updated that one to see, and I'm like, it looks fine. And then I updated all of my remote instances that I do. And then I updated the main one, Prime. And then I didn't really look too closely at certain settings. And then I'm like, shit just wasn't working. And I was panicking. And it turns out I just needed to re-authenticate with Twitch and everything's fine. Apparently certain actions just if you don't have a valid login token. Who knew? Who knew? The full moon out? Oh my, it's red moon. Wait a minute, that's not too bad. That's not horrible. It's not super bad, I guess. I'm trying to figure out how Red's moon could fit into, is what I'm about to say. I've already said enough. Like, how disappointed would Monday be if I continued this sentence? And the answer is yes. Absolutely yes. But isn't that what I strive for? It's what I live for. To help poor unfortunate souls like yourself. That's a song I want to learn the full lyrics to. And then just be able to just belt it. Because Ursula is fucking fantastic. And we're talking OG Ursula. No disrespect to anyone who's done it since then, but fuck those people. The OG Ursula. That was fantastic. That's my take. Anyway, hello, hi, welcome, and happy Monday. Are we all having a good time? Ursula is a queen. Ursula slays, man. Ursula is fantastic. Has one of the best villain songs, right up there with the Shadow Man from Princess and the Frog. Keith James. Oh, man. 'Cause I got friends on the other side, or however that shit goes. That's so fucking good. Oh, it's fantastic. If you haven't seen that one, go listen to Friends on the Other Side or whatever the fuck it is from Princess and the Frog. So good. And Poor Unfortunate Souls from Little Mermaid. It took me so long to figure out some of the things that Ursula says at the beginning. The come in, child, come in. We mustn't lurk in doorways. It's rude. I never know what she said, what she was saying with we mustn't lurk in doorways. I'm like, we what now? Lurk in doorways. Because the ears they just don't work. Don't fucking know. Shit, man. Yeah, if you've heard, this Wednesday is a special day for me. My birthday. There you go. I'm looking forward to it. We're having fun this week. Ow! I'm sorry, I won't mention it again. Trying to go for that 100 anvil drop. I know. That one I have no control over. He says, knowing he has full control over everything on here. The birthday bumps. I know, man. How many lumps do you want? Good God. Here, let me put a shirt back on at least. Fun fact, every one of my outfit variants, except for 2, have pants on. Yeah, you didn't need to know that. Tuesday, hello, I welcome and happy Monday. Long-suffering sigh, looking forward to it. I know, how lovely. Monday, hello, I welcome and happy Monday. Yes. Yeah, so nothing special going on Wednesday. I'm just taking a day offline. I had considered streaming, but then I'm like, nah, I don't want to. Sorry, we got the days going. It's all good. We are playing tonight, as you can see, some more On Your Tail. I'd like to finish this game, honestly. I'm like, and considering last Monday, nothing important, all is chill. That's good. Yeah, exactly. We left off like right before a puzzle. That is one of my favorite mechanics in the game. So it's like, let's just get back into this immediately. Yeah, like we got the boat, we sailed out, we uncovered a little bit of a mystery, and now it's like, okay, but I gotta go to bed. So we'll pick this up. And I'm like, I was thinking today, I'm like, what do we play? Like, you know what? Let's stick to our guns for at least one more stream, maybe until we're done with this. I have no idea how much longer we have to go, because we've been doing a lot of running around and not solving things, kind of. But this feels like a game that wants to like explore, to do side quests, not just, go in and focus. I don't know. I spent some time today. Was it today? Today or yesterday? Going through and cleaning up a little bit of the GG app list. So like the backlog, the shelf list, a few of those. I'm like, let's just be honest with ourselves, Red, with myself, and like, which of these games am I just not gonna go back into? So a bunch of games got moved to the abandoned list that just, for whatever reason, I'm like, I'm not gonna get back to this one. And if someone does want to redeem it, then I'm sorry, but we could talk. I added a few things to the backlog. I went ahead and re-separated the backlog from the shelf list. Don't worry about it. If you're not doing with things, it's okay. It's fine. But yeah, this Friday, yeah, the Oberdin, I want to say Oberdin is a relatively new addition. That's been on my like personal playlist, but I'm like, let's put that on there. I know, honest communication, seriously, imagine that. Weird. That's surely illegal. That game is surreal. I had a friend of a friend, kind of friend. We're not really close, but like, again, friend of a friend, but we're friendly. Recommend this game to me. Oberdin, this is. The Return of the Oberdin. And then I was like, yeah, that sounds cool, but they're the kind of person, I hate to be brutally honest, but like, they're the kind of person where you're like, yeah, I'll put it on a list, but it's going to be low on that list, right? Like, it's not quite that kind of recommendation, but it's not something you completely ignore out of pocket. Out of hand? I don't know. 2 in the hand is 1 in the pocket? What? No. 2, 1, whatever, it's fine. And then I saw, I don't know, I think it was a TikTok. I get all my information from TikTok. This is a problem, chat. I saw a TikTok or something that talked about the kind of puzzle game genre that Blueprints falls in. And one of the games that was mentioned was the Return of the Obra Dinn as one of the games that really rejuvenated, kicked off that genre of puzzle game. Now, granted, I've not looked into Obra Dinn at all, and I've heard it's best to go in blind, and I would like to do that if possible whenever I play it. There's no time, but just Monday mentioned it, so it's like I'm just like, fine, let's put it out there. It'll be interesting. Yeah, you're gonna get one play out of it. Yeah. So all I know is a couple people have recommended it, and people say it's really good. So and what you see from like the few images on Steam, that's it. So yeah. This Friday, January 16th, I put the start time at 7:30, but we're gonna do another collab on the Red stream. We're going to get Jump Space going up again. You've heard me talk about it. I posted about it. It's on the schedule. You see that. You even see there's the graphic you can see we're going to be playing with. We're going to be playing with Eyes of the Vampire, Captain Antpez, and a Winged Shield. A Winged Shield and Captain Antpez from the Eldenwood community. Eyes and the Vampire from the last time we played Jump Space. We're figuring out all the details. I set up the group chat, and we're all yip-yapping and talking and deciding, like, you know, the important things of who's hosting, whose game are we progressing when we do this, and all that other stuff. You seen a part of it and it does sound fun? Yeah, I may find a way to get and put it into my own thing. Just like I keep eyeballing that one similarly to how I keep eyeballing Expedition 33. Because I know that there are members of the community that want to see me play Expedition 33, Claire Obscure. And so I don't know. Maybe rather than wait until a bamboo request is fulfilled for that one, I may just slot that one into the schedule. Or, because the other thing I was like, well, what if we did like a sort of like a community challenge, the Twitch community challenges, except like with bamboo, like if people could contribute bamboo to it. But then I'm just like, I don't want to do that logic. That's more than I want to think about. So I'm like, or maybe I'll just play it. You know, we'll see. There's nothing beyond that. All I know is that, again, Friday is collab. Jump Space. It'll be, I understand that Craven, hello, I welcome and happy Monday. And I know that collabs aren't always everyone's cup of tea. But I do hope that if you just want to sit here and observe the chaos and everything, good time. Or if you have interest in the game, because again, I want to bring this one on a somewhat every so often basis, as long as I'm still having fun with it. And I'd love to bring members of the community in. Like we had Dark Rider in the last time we played this. So I'd love to bring in other people. But I also I've been thinking about my schedule lately. I said I wasn't going to talk about this part, but fuck it, I'm just going to talk about it. And I'm like, I want to actually finish some games and make my schedule feel a little less chaotic. Collab streams can be a lot of fun. I enjoy sitting in on certain groups collabs, and they're great. I watched someone finish the first map of RV There Yet? Dude, that shit goes wild. But anyway, sorry. We're focusing. So I'm like, I want to try to finish games out, and I want to get my schedule. I'm like, I'm in charge of my own fucking schedule. I know that I have this impulse to, as soon as someone gets in a bamboo request, I want to get it on the schedule immediately and as soon as possible. And I'm like, I don't have to do that. I can keep a certain amount of order into my schedule and still get these, you know, on the schedule. I'm going to work on that as well. So we'll see. And one of the things I wanted to do again is roll credits on more games. And I'm like, that's why, like, okay, we just played, because it was between this one and Blueprints tonight were my contenders. And I'm like, I feel like finishing On Your Tail is a slightly more attainable and measurable goal than Blueprints is. So it's like, all right, let's and I'll probably change my mind next week, but let's try to commit to keeping a game on the schedule until I've completed it. One game at a time. You know, keep one day as like the whatever drop in, even continue the same game, but try to keep one of the other days as a consistent game until we're done with it. So, smart goals, preparing your OKRs. I know, right? Well, we are at the beginning of Q1, and granted, our OKR should have been actually my team at work does by semester, which is dumb. It's like a half, but it's weird. Like quarters 4 and 1 are semester whatever, and then Q2 and 3 are the other semester. So your plan, it's dumb. It's all dumb. It's all bullshit. Completing a game in this day and age? What's that? I know. And then I've got these other, and on top of that, I've got games. I've been watching one of my favorite survival builder streamers play this game Star Rupture. And I'm like, oh, I really want to play Star Rupture. And I'm like, wait a minute. I don't need to stream it. I can just play it. So I might just play that one rather than try, because this is the trap I felt myself falling into lately. Is I'm always like, ooh, I want to play this new game. Put it on stream, you know? And then I play it for a week and I'm like, oh, I want to play the next new game. Poof, put it on stream. And I play but then I've flipped through a dozen games and I've progressed none of them. And so just being more mindful about what's an on-stream game, what's an off-stream game. Yeah, the joy and risk of new game hype. And I was talking with Twitchy Gerby about this too on like late Saturday evening, I think it was. We were just yip yapping. He just likes to jump in. We have a friend's Discord and he likes to jump in that. And I'm like, let's hop in and talk with Gerby for a little bit, Twitchy Gerby. And so we were yapping and I was doing the same thing of like, I was watching him play Elder Scrolls Oblivion, the remaster. And I'm like, that looks gorgeous. And we got to talking about and I've never played it, but I played a fuck ton of Skyrim. And we got talking about our favorite bits of Skyrim. And I'm like, man, it would be nice to go back and play Skyrim again. And I don't know that I'm necessarily going to follow through on that, but it just got me thinking of like, if I'm going to commit to a game like Skyrim, that's going to be tens of hours of game in order to really like go in and do the things that I want to do in it. And I'm just like, where does that fit? How do I make something that fit in my life? Not necessarily on stream. How do I make that fit? And so just, okay, let's just take a really solid look and be honest with ourselves about what works on stream, what I want my stream to be about, then what I also want to play. So I think I might have put Star Rupture onto the backlog, but again, there's a chance it might disappear, or I might just stream part of some of that one. I don't know it. I'm still figuring it out. But trying to be a more intentional panda. In fact, I'm going to change my Twitch name. No, I'm not. That's weird. So yeah. So anyway, welcome in. Happy Monday. We all wanted the waxing philosophical, which actually I know a lot of you are like legitimately and unironically here for. So here we go. We're doing it. Right. So more scheduled things that I know. Not this coming. Read the intentional panda _ is the vibe. It really is. I thought Yelly Von Hollerlotz was long. Let's figure out what the Twitch max characters on username is. That's fun. And is it longer than a Windows host name? Shit, not this coming Sunday, but the Sunday after is going to be episode 4 of the Red and Roz podcast. That's over on Roz's stream, not on mine. I'll be joining her as a guest. We're going to clean even more stuff. I changed my PlayStation Network online ID. So I'm no longer going to show up as Yelly Von. Don't tell Roz. The super secret. I'm going to show up as Red the Panda _ now. And I was really worried that it was going to mess up because there's this big warning when you go to do it. There's a big warning like, you might lose progress. I'm like, there's 2 things I don't want to lose progress in. One of them I'm not worried about because that's No Man's Sky, which I jump into once in a blue moon. And then the other one was Power Wash Simulator. And I'm like, I don't want to lose my progress in that. And I thought I'd already spent my free name change, but I hadn't yet. Well, it didn't even cost me anything. So I'm now Red the Panda underscore. I tried to be just Red the Panda, but disrespectfully, someone had taken that. So I'm Red the Panda underscore. Red the very red and intentional panda on Twitch. Yes, underscore. See, there we go. Meg's got it. What? Who needs to be able to type in your username? I'm just gonna put in, I don't know. I've got URLs that I've got redpanda.gg, and then I also have redthepanda.tv, which there's a part of me that's like, I should swap my Blue Sky to be redthepanda.tv. But then I'm like, but I think my account is linked in places off-site that point to some of my stuff, and I don't want to break that because it's like I finally had a little like modicum of traction on a social media site, and I don't want to lose it. And then at the same time, I kind of ruthlessly rip on people who won't leave Twitter. And if that's not, pot calling the kettle black, I don't know what is. Yeah, I thought about that one too. I'm like, shit. If it came down to it, and it was, Blue Sky is now the next Nazi bar. Fuck. That hurts. That hurts. I'd probably still leave, but it would hurt a lot. It would hurt a lot. It's not going that direction. It's fine. I just had a thought about that of like, I don't know. The temptation to test my full VTuber. I think you can go in and you can go up to the point where you're doing the name change and you can type in the name and see if it'll accept it, but then back out of it. Just don't click next. There's always threads. There is. That's what's stopping you. Is you don't want to spend the money on it, and you don't want to lose progress. Yeah. I don't know what DBD, Dead by Daylight, does. And yeah. Oh, because you already changed yours once, so now you're in the paying things. That's so dumb. Like, be like, well, I guess some games also use whatever your display name is. Or maybe they don't. I don't know. Yeah, Blue Sky's moderation is something. Yeah, Blue Sky. I appreciate the fact that Blue Sky doesn't feel like an echo chamber. Like, I feel like I can ask a question on Blue Sky and people will give me responses, which is something I never had on Twitter. And I also rarely get on Mastodon. But like, God damn it, does Blue Sky not just piss me off sometimes? Like I just want to, I have to like stop and close it, or I find myself a little bit too addicted to it. You'd cry alone in the DMs. Aww. Yeah, I don't know where I'd go after Blue Sky either. I have a Mastodon. I don't use it very much. I tried to make Mastodon a thing. I like the idea of Mastodon. I like some of the tooling. I would love it if Blue Sky would let me mute reposts from individual accounts, or even the timed mute. Both of those features that Mastodon has are fantastic. I love that because I can follow an account, but if the account reposts things that wreck my mental health, but I still want to follow this account because what they post themselves is okay, and I like this person, I can do that on Mastodon. I can't do that on Blue Sky. I have to mute the account, and then I never see it. You didn't think about Dead by Daylight. Well, here I am to let you know. They do publish a list, Roz. When you go through on their website, they're like, here's a list of games that we've tested. Power Wash Simulator is not on it, but I already jumped in and checked after I changed my name, so it's not an exhaustive list. Your full name is too long. Okay, the limit is 25 characters. Okay. Well, that is good to know. Yeah, Blue Sky breaks. Oh my God, yes. Should move Mastodon instances already, but that requires actual spoons. God, moving Mastodon, because I don't know if you can move your posts yet, because it used to be your posts got lost. And also, I like VT Social. You're right. Hello, hi, welcome, and happy early Tuesday. VT.social has the glitch add-on. Mastodon.glitch, I think, or whatever, where there's nice extra features, and the character limit is like 5,000. So like, but fortunately they've improved it. There were some technical difficulties with VT.social. They were a little bit too big for their hardware, but they fixed it. They did something to it. And they fixed it, and it's been much better since then. But you're still, the biggest problem with Mastodon is if you're on someone else's instance, you are subject to the whims of your administrator as far as them defederating from someone else, because you have no control over that, and you cannot route around that. Or you single instance host, but then you have to be a systems administrator and keep up with that, as well as it tanks your discoverability, which is already bad on the platform anyway. But at least if you're on a server with people, then people on that server can find you. Grape Collie, hello, hi, welcome, and happy Monday. But if you're solo, then you got to just rely on people boosting you. Heard someone complaining about that Blue Sky has the Discover queue. They do, so they got mansplaining about posts 10 hours after the question was answered. Oh my, every so often a post of mine will break containment, and I will get weird fucking replies. I'm like, just stop. Not nearly as bad as some people. A lot of people have a lot much worse than me. Or like they'll just get likes from random accounts. I'm like, what the fuck? There's also the For You page now on Blue Sky, which is similar to Discover, but just a different algorithm. 4 million %. Certain amounts accounts repost things that go extremely sideways. Yes, man. Boop. A red panda on the internet. You're right. Exactly. Sorry, I'm catching up to chat. We're a little bit behind. Thank you for the boops. Now, yeah, there's been some work for that. Okay, yeah, because I hate losing. I mean, I've moved like instances at least twice, maybe 3 times. And again, all that shit's lost. It's gone. I mean, it's still technically out there unless the instance gone, which I ran an instance. It's gone. It's not there anymore. Relays help with discoverability. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. If you can find one that's open and free, or you have to pay for it. I signed my server up for some relays, but ultimately I was like, nah, that's fine. Illegal? Stop it. No. And see, sorry, we should have warned everyone. Roz got bamboo tonight, which means Mecha Scoot is feeling spicy. It's too late for the 2 people that got bamboozled. My deepest sympathies and apologies, but I'm sorry you're not getting that shit back. Oh God, Red, that's horrible. I don't know. Right? How much behind the scenes information do I share? I'm still thinking about, we'll just share all of it. Like I said, there's a few things that are material. Ow! Roz! What's with the violence tonight? I mean, I get it, but like what? So often you see accounts that look non-assuming, so you follow back and then you see a bunch, yeah, capital things I don't want to see. Serious. Oh shit. I'm in trouble. Chat, help. Roz, how many times have you been bamboozled? Can you do an exclamation mark bamboo for me really quick? I just want to know what my evening's looking like here. That's all. I don't remember if I tell that information. I also don't know if I want to share that with you if it does. I think I'd rather just say 2. Fuck. I mean, hopefully we get the 100 and Roz can just call it a night. Because that's a lot. That's a lot of anvils to be dropped on my head. You're up to 12 though. That's not bad. Damn it. Fuck. Okay, so I want to work on a mechanic that will sometimes give out a bonus bamboo at the end of the stream. I'm not sure exactly what it looks like yet. I want it to be something that people have to earn, but it's got to be a collective, and I don't want it to be something where someone can ruin the progress. I don't want any villains in this place. We're all a community. We look out for each other. There's enough shit of that. People turning against each other. We are PvE. We are not PvP. Actually, we're PV Ice. Fuck those people. Fuck Ice. Emphatically. We streak. Great call. Thank you for the streak. The 3-stream streak. 17 to go. Oh my God. You've lost almost half. Oh shit. Yeah, that's a bit. Oh my God, that's a bit. The bots are seriously revolting, and they're rebelling too. But you're a friendly villain. Yeah, we'll take friendly villains. That's fine. Heck can melt them. I want some part of the counter movement to be salt. You know what I mean? I don't know how that works out, but I think that'd be fun. You create potions and smell them for profit? Oh, you're a capitalist. You're definitely the villain then. Yeah, ice are not cool. Monday in the most Monday way possible says ice are not cool. Listen. Will this protect me from the things? No, it won't. You're doing your swearing best. Yes. Box of shit. Hey, no. Ow. You. I can't with all of y'all. I can't. Shit, 16. Roz has dropped 4 anvils on Red's head tonight. Roz is not fucking around now. I feel like it started off as a bit of a joke, but then I had to call it out. And then Roz is like, all right, Panda, you're getting it, buddy. Roz is on a Rozzle. Yes. Yes. Thank you for the pie. It helps soothe the head a little bit. I appreciate it. I don't think there's anything else. 495. Fucks. Less than 5,000 points to go. Roz, I have the graphic all ready to go. It's got your name on it and everything. It's set. I put it together. All I need is for you to get there and then realize that whatever I did broke. That's all we need. It's fine. Totally fine. The Hall of Just Roz. I mean, honestly, yeah, half a million's insane, especially for a channel of my size. On some of these where like they stream full time, like yeah, you can accrue channel points like crazy. Here it's taken Roz over 4 years to get to that point. So just saying. Anvil's the whole way. Now, granted, for a while there, I used to stream 3 days a week, but I cut about almost 2 years ago. It was February, March of 2024 that I cut back down to 2 days a week, and have been on that schedule ever since. Mondays and Fridays. Anvil's the whole way. What is the cooldown on that? Do I even want to know? You never used to spend points. Yeah, like, well, it's so easy in so many things to just not spend points. That's why I don't know. I wanted to come up with ways for people to do that shit, which kind of works, kind of not. But that's okay, because some people just aren't going to do it. That's okay. You haven't spent enough. I mean, there's always more. I don't know what that means. Now that I've said it, but there's always the possibility. So will you ever do more than just 2? I'm not gonna say that it's not a possibility, Moncrief, but I don't see it happening in the foreseeable future. There's a part of me that would like to add Wednesdays back in, but like, I don't know. There's gonna be some opportunities to like reevaluate certain situations. We're working on. We have a plan to get Sage her own PC. It's not a question of anything other than just the space for it. But we're working on clearing out some of the holiday stuff. And then we want to get Sage her own PC so that she can have her own space to play her games in her way without dealing with my crazy setup here with multiple monitors that her games don't always play nice with. So when that happens, there might be an opportunity to potentially reevaluate some things and see what that means. But that's not going to promise anything. You never financially recovered after Call to the Lamb. Valid. That's one of the games I moved Call to the Lamb from the shelved list back to the backlog. I did that for a few games where I'm like, the shelved list being signifying that there was progress in the game and that if you were going to request it, that we could potentially continue off from where I left off the last time. But there's some games I'm like, we made so little progress, or it's been so long that I either abandoned the game or threw it back in the backlog of like hey, we'll just start from scratch if this gets redeemed. And Call to the Lamb is one of those. If people want to do another Call to the Lamb, kind of run, kind of play a little bit, then we'd start with a brand new cult, partly because I didn't actually rename my cult. I just used Call to the Lamb, and I always regretted that. Feel like that was a missed opportunity. Yeah, stream scheduling is so tough, especially balancing stream schedule with life as a father and a husband, and you know, someone whose mental health is like all of us, you know, not always chipper. Gotta, you know, make sure I'm taking care of myself. I put on a good show here, and oftentimes I'm very much the same, but sometimes it's like, I know I'm in a bad space.
Don't be suspicious.
Cannot imagine having it's a lot. Level 99 Gaming was hello, hi, welcome, and thank you for the raid. Exactly, you gotta take care of yourself. Gaming was engage mystery protocols. Oh my god. Gaming Wiz, thank you for the raid. What were you playing? How was your stream? Tell us all about it. Fellow Eldenwood, fellow Twitch Creator Club for VTubers or whatever we are. And Raiders, hello, hi, welcome in. I am Red the Panda, cybernetically enhanced Red Panda VTuber and variety streamer. If you're not familiar with me, never been here before, I play all kinds of games from puzzle games to survival builders to mascot jump scare horrors or whatever strikes my fancy in the moment. Tonight, we're going to be getting into On Your Tail. We're going to be continuing this. At some point, we're kind of on a yapping thing going. You're a Pokemon Mondays. I love that. Playing Legends ZA. Awesome. Very cool. I've always loved the idea of playing Pokemon, but I've never unfortunately gotten into many of them. I played Pokemon Go for a little while, but that was mostly to keep my exercise going up. But then the pandemic happened and I just got wrecked by that. But that's okay. I played some Pal World though. Like Temu Pokemon. But that's cool. Who is okay. Do you have a favorite Pokemon or a favorite starter Pokemon? I'm a particular fan of Eevee myself. And the evolutions. I couldn't tell you which one off the top of my head though. Pokemon Go? Is that a database? Yeah, go optimize those queries. Exactly. Yeah, you either get into Pokemon as a kid or you didn't. And I didn't get in as a kid. I tried when I was in, here's a story for you. When I was in college, Red going back, God, almost 30 years. Woo, man. I had a Nintendo 64 and the game and a link cable. You started on yellow with a link cable in high school. That's awesome. I was gonna say I bought Pokemon Stadium for the Nintendo 64, and that had the cartridge slot that you could put in and play some of the original Game Boy ones. And I bought Pokemon Yellow. I think it was Yellow. I don't think it was Red. And I bought Pokemon Yellow specifically to play that way. And I got a little bit into it. I got about as far as I ever did, which was like into the mountain, and then I just struggled and stopped. So that's cool. That's so cool. Anyway, Gaming Wizard, anyone who came into the raid, if you need to raid and run, self-care, clean up after stream, or anything like that, please do feel welcome to. We do make ourselves to be a very lurker-friendly stream. We're also a very gremlin-friendly stream. It's kind of like you decide your own level of involvement, whatever you want to do. So we have things like anonymous follows if you just want to sit in the background and vibe and then be able to find your way back. Or there's a fuck ton of other redeems if you want to, I don't know, drop shit on my head, Roz. It's fine. And you can always throw things at the streamer. Pies, weird cubes, Dan Cortez, fucking spray bottles. This place has everything. Pokemon Diamond, right? That's hydrating, I know. It sounded like you said you should. No, I didn't say should. No.
Red, Great Collie would like to remind you to take a drink.
Thank you for the hydrate. Let's do that. Everything? That's like a full offer. Fun, okay. Nuggies that can hit my hand? You have no idea? Okay, good. Roz already forgotten this. We'll just keep it quiet. Ow! All right, you. Listen. I have... All right, here's another bit of thing I've never talked about. I've kept it a secret really well up until now. I have have another redeem idea that I've got like 90% implemented. I just don't know quite how. There's a few final little stitching together bits that I haven't figured out yet. But it's, again, stolen from other people's streams, where it basically takes every throwable redeem that I have, removes any cooldowns from them, sets all of their prices to 1, and then just sort of lets people just beat the crap out of me. I just don't know how. I don't know how to I haven't quite figured out how I want to, thank you for the follow, how I want to transition into this and then transition out of it. Well, I know kind of out of it. Out of it's easier because, and then there's some other details and implementation on the back end, but it's like similar to that Uppy's Frenzy thing. I feel like yeah, exactly. It's like an Uppy's Frenzy, but with violence. And just like how Uppy's Frenzy has a big dramatic, like, hey, we're going into an Uppy's Frenzy, I need to find something that says, hey, we're going into insert redeem name here. And other details of like when is, because it's a redeem and when is it available and how do you do it, because it wouldn't be in all the. Anyway, that was one that I had out there. And I almost, when I posted, right? Actually, no, I have an idea, but I need to find a sound for it. I'm not gonna mention exactly what the idea is, but it's similar. It's similar, but in fact, it's nothing like that at all. I almost did a red thing, and oh shit, I gotta get through this fast then. Fuck. When I posted a picture of the 25%, I almost took a picture that was going to include this particular redeem because it's out there. I just had never turned it on because, again, I've got a few more things I got to do as a tease. Because if you know me, you'll know every so often I'll post a screenshot that has little details at the corners. So if you see Red posting random, like, what the fuck is this screenshots? Why did you do it that way? I don't know. I'm teasing something. Anyway, should we play a game tonight? What do you think we play a game? Since our schedule is way off. Oh god, it's really far off tonight. I got started really late. We're not even like 50 minutes in. The breaks are gonna be off. We might not end as the time I want to. Whatever, it's fine. Gaming is, honestly, Tuesday, you're right. Gaming is optional. I've been telling myself too, because what do I do but tell myself things? I've been telling myself that, like, hey, yeah, let's let the conversations happen. Some people yap for hours. Some people spend entire streams yapping. I just don't quite have, I don't quite have the gumption to do a full just chatting stream. And also, I need to fix it. I put in a special case, a special rule into my Twitch config that says if it's just chatting, don't change anything, because I was debating at one point in time, here, blah, 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 blah. I was debating at one point in time, jumping into the just categoring chatting at the beginning. What? The just chatting category at the beginning of streams, and then jumping into the game. But then people made good points, because I always want to know what other people think, because I don't always trust the noggin, which is, we're not psychoanalyzing ourselves here. Yeah, English, don't be English, and seriously gaming with. I mean, just like, God, seriously, killing me, Smalls. But like, I don't know. There's a part of me that's like, chat, am I off in the weeds with what I'm thinking about here? Like, is this a bad, has anyone else found this to be a bad idea? It's kind of what I want to know. Like, I'm kind of used to at work when I throw out ideas to have people say, okay, Red, here's why that's a bad idea. And I kind of want people to do the same thing for me in the streaming space, is to be like, yeah, we tried that and it doesn't work. You used to do just chat in the game, but you didn't really make any difference. Yeah, I don't think it does. And for people who care about the game you're playing, knowing what you're going to be going into and being able to see it down over there is good. Was kind of the thing that made me realize I'm not going to do that. Was people said, no, we'd like to know what game you're going to be playing, or something. Yeah, because also, like, If you're not familiar with On Your Tail, it says the title nowhere on this screen. So you wouldn't know. For grabbing new people, it's probably off-putting if they're looking for a game. That is Monday. That is exactly it too. Now, I'm on Tuesday. God damn it, Tuesday. It's exactly it. My deepest apologies. Yes. In fact, I've had people come in and be like, "Are you gonna play the game tonight?" I'm like, "Would you shut the fuck up? It's fine." And then they never appear again. Yeah, for people who tune in, sometimes it's nice to know what you will be playing. If you're familiar with, it's really for the regulars, which that's kind of what I think I need to be focusing at least 51% of my streaming stuff on, is the people who are already here. I do want to make sure that I'm not shutting off the people that aren't here yet, but I also don't want to ignore the people that are here in trying to get new people in, because then no one's going to stick around ever. You tried being totally 100% random, but I don't think that works. Probably not. It could, yeah. For funsies, you know? I use just chatting sometimes for meetings. Yeah, but you can't tell if it does anything, to be honest, but there's no real education. I feel like what just chatting does is it buries you so far in the just chatting category that, like, no one's going to find you anyway. Yeah, people like specific things. That's true. People don't always know what they like ahead of time, but there are certain people who will or won't try certain stuff. Could you have I actually could have the game name in the title. I do that on the YouTube side. If you ever watch on YouTube, when it'll fit, it'll put in brackets the name of the game that I'm playing at the time. And then the rest of the title comes after that. Now, here's the tricky part, is that I'd have to implement logic, and this is why I have this special case in for just chatting to just stop doing things, is I would have to grab that I'd have to set that category first. This is, okay, you don't have to, but this is the way I would have to do it, because it's me. I would need to set the category, run my Twitch configs for that category, because again, if you want to know why I have settings per game, I've got a whole fucking system in place. And then I'd have to swap over to just chatting, and just chatting would have to be special case to change some things, but not others. And then when we go back, it would recalculate and reapply settings when we eventually move into the category itself. Having the background showing the game makes a difference to the just chatting. It's one of the touches that I really like. I don't know. I like having the game here. I think it's pretty cool. It's like having like a coming up scene. Yeah, I know that, like, this scene, when I got it, I got this background artwork when I commissioned my original PNG tuber. In fact, I have one of the scenes that still says Renegade Red Panda on it. And I'm like, but I'm not that anymore. Dang it, Bobby, I'm not the Renegade Red Panda anymore. That was the worst impression of that. But I know that, like, this was intended to be the playing scene, but I'm like, but I like to have the full screen, so I use this as just chatting, because I like having the game up. That's just me. Anyway, stay tuned. Red might play some of this game. We'll see. Actually, what I should do. Wait, no. This isn't so bad. No, it's 8. It's coming up on 8:30. Oh no, this isn't bad at all. Never mind. This isn't so bad. Yeah, it's coming up on 8:30, and we've got ads coming up right. For some reason, I thought we were going to be like 20 minutes off on ads tonight, because I like my ads to fall right around the half-hour mark, at the bottom of the hour, as they say. And if you don't know why, that's because the top of the hour is the dom in the relationship, and the bottom of the hour is the sub. And I don't know how to do this without I don't have a good connection here. It's because it's the face of a clock. The top is 12 and the bottom is 6. It's an analog clock. I feel like everyone here would know this, but I also I disrespectfully lean into the I'm the old man bit from time to time. You're making baby Jesus cry with my analogy? Oh my, good. Anyway. I'm just challenging my own I'm say so in that regards thing. I'm not in real life. You don't nope. I used to love to my prior job, this is not going to be a bad story. It's just more to paint a picture. And my previous employer, so 11 plus years ago, there was another one of my coworkers. I was on the sysadmin team there. There was like 4 of us, 5 of us sometimes on the particular sysadmin team. One of the gentlemen was very dirty-minded, and I look like I'm not. But we used to walk for lunch. There's this little walking track around the parking lot. And this particular guy would pull out things from Urban Dictionary that he knew, and sometimes knew people that did. And I'm always like, oh yeah, I know what that is. Because I did. Whereas everyone else is like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, I know what that is. You gotta reach pretty deep in your bag of tricks to pull a fast one on me. It's very possible. It's very, very possible. Some of the slangs, the newer slangs, are also lost on me, but Red's been around the internet a few times. Again, I don't know what the point of this story is. It definitely doesn't fit in the character that I play. All it's saying is, and then I have a cybernetic arm. No. Hey, you know how I say I chat until we get a lull in chat? I feel like I just scared chat into a silence. And then we're gonna get into the game and stuff. How about this? Let's talk through the ads and then we'll play the game. And unless someone can come up with a good dissertation on something. I don't know. Busy wiping tears from baby Jesus's face. Well, tell him to get down off the cross. Somebody needs that wood. I know that's not really the thing, but still. I think that's from Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. I think. Man, I love that movie. That movie's great. It's really, yeah, it's good. And then I kind of annoyed Sage because I have the hard line that Tu Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar is just an American remake of The Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, but it's not as good. And she was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I'm like, seriously, come on. If you throw another anvil, but you don't have the points. I'm so sorry. Roz is requesting So Monday got that. I think that's a sign that Red needs to shut the hell up. Yeah. See, I'm constantly having to fight. I have this thank you for the clip, by the way. I have on occasion been a master of ceremonies and MC for award ceremonies. Not in a long time, not since like college, shortly after college. But I was in a student theater group where they're always like, Red, how about you run our award ceremony? I'm like, fuck yeah, sure. So and they asked me to do it several times. So I feel like I did a decent job. So you get like a feel for like the flow of a thing and when the audience is kind of like losing it, drifting out, and also from live theater and sometimes doing improv and shit like that and interacting with a live audience, oftentimes in either an unscripted or very ad-lib sort of environment where you start to get a feel for the ebb and the flow of how a show is doing. It's a lot more difficult to do that in the streaming space because the only feedback you get is chat and other things. And people could be actively engaged and listening, but you can't see them doing that. Whereas with it's a live audience and they're right there, you can actually get a feel for who's rustling in their seats, who's like, you know, turning and coughing, who's looking towards the exits or the windows, who's glancing at their watches, you know. And so I'm constantly having to fight that like quiet where I am afraid that now suddenly, like, okay, if I don't say something enough, then the silence is going to be awkward. Which there's a time and a place for awkward silences in a comedic sense, but it's that like you catch me saying things, you know, those little filler phrases that I do, and that's just my brain going, Red, you should move on because you're losing the audience. But like that's not streaming is also much more forgiving because people are like, no, we're just here to chill, and I've got it on and it's fine. Roz taking pity or choosing violence, well, it's a very narrow line. Exactly. The probability though was so low. I know, and then just the fact that like Roz has been pelting me with these all night long, and then but Monday of all people steps in and gets the 100. Yeah, there's a space for quiet, particularly on cozy games. Yeah, there absolutely is. And knowing, sorry, I'm also need to text Oracle and be like, you know, it's 8:30. But knowing, you know, when to hold them, when to walk away, and when to run, you know, like that kind of thing of like getting a feel for when is the time to sort of let the silence go and let people sit with whatever happened. Absolutely. And that is sort of like the je ne sais quoi of streaming, is knowing how to pace your own streams and how to, I don't know, when to chat, what to chat, why to chat, something like that. I don't know. And it's a skill. I keep seeing people, again, I'm literally because we're about a minute away from ads, less than a minute away from ads. So many people on Reddit, on our Twitch are like, how do I, if I don't have chat, how do I be interesting? And it's literally like, well, that's your job, is to figure out how to be entertaining in a non-interactive way, in an interactive medium. And the advice is always, well, externalize your thoughts. Talk about what you're doing. Explain your thought process. Yeah. And then just over time, I think you get better at knowing what kind of things to talk about. And also, one of the things that helps is when you get older and you've had more life experience, you have more anecdotes to pull from. And you can pull from those stories, and you've in theory probably had time to tell the stories to an audience and get feedback and understand how to tell your stories. You're just a silly gamer. That's fair. Hey, that's fair. Sometimes that's fun. And knowing is half the battle. The other half is killing your enemies. I mean, yes, that was always the joke in my head watching G.I. Joe, and the other side is war. But I think also, yeah, in addition to just externalizing your thoughts, knowing sort of like how to present your thoughts, how to present stories, and how to tell a story and make it engaging. People don't talk about that as much. That could be my thing that I tell people, is like, there's a skill in storytelling and how you tell a story, identifying what is the beginning, the middle, and the end of your story. What's the hook? What'll get people to listen to your story? What are the things you can tell them to ratchet up, you know, the rising actions? And then what's the payoff? What's what is the moment where it's like poof, and how do you time that and say that in such a way? I don't know. If I ever figure it out, I'll let you know. Ladies and gentlemen, your moment of zen. All right. In preparation of us coming out of ads, I'm going to bring this up. Please let me know if it ever gets too loud and you have a hard time hearing me, or if it's just causing you issues. If you haven't noticed or caught on in my streams, I do like to keep my game audio a little bit punchy. Turn on the volume here, that's fair. I kind of got an eyeball on what's going on in OBS, and I know where I like the game to sit. But I can also independently control my audio of the game versus your audio of the game. And in some games, I keep mine a little bit lower, so that way I don't feel like I'm yelling over things. Thank you for the Lord Gaming Wiz. Appreciate it. And again, thank you for the raid. Have an excellent time. It's still Bezos. Got the Bezos bucks up, so we're not in the game yet. I'm putting myself down here. So that way, people come back from the ads and are like, what the fuck, Red? Why are you so short all of a sudden? And I'll just say the floor collapsed. And that'll be that. Maybe? It could be. Possibly. So that's when I said, I'm not taking my clothes off for you or anybody. I don't care if it is artistic. Oh, welcome back from the ads, everyone. Didn't see you walk into the room. Let's play the game. That'll be Hoot, a quiet, very dignified Hoot. Tuesday, there is nothing dignified about these streams. I think we all know that by now. Dude, oh my God, this does not want, oh fuck. I cannot bring up. Okay, I'm just going to acknowledge that this does not want to know that I'm on a controller. I think that's just an issue. Okay, so we have to talk with people. See, because again, we have just entered. This is now the mechanic of the game that I like. We are in the puzzle now. We have a mystery. So to recap, we got our boat, right? Got our boating license in the mail. We sailed our boat around. We came out to this island and we met that old World War II veteran. And he runs this fort, and then he's like, we're gonna do a scavenger hunt. And we didn't have a choice. He kind of did, but the game, not really. And then we started off in the scavenger hunt. We came back here and there was a murder. No, there wasn't a murder. Some mystery's going on. I don't remember the exact, the guy is gone. And there were gunshots. I think there were gunshots.
Hey.
Maybe. I guess we'll find out. Who knows? Can someone happen? I don't really know. I was busy. And also, Pawn needs to fucking focus and get with Clara, for crying out loud. I think it's Clara. Okay, okay. Monday remembers the gunshots, so it wasn't just me. I feel like it's fun to flirt with Pawn, but Pawn is being a little too flirty with someone else. And I feel like he needs to focus on them. Okay, I don't really know. I was busy taking photos around the place, mostly of the views and the other people doing it was a treasure hunt. And one of the photos blew away. Okay, we got to try to find the photo. Oh, and I got a bit distracted trying to save it from the sea. Did you save it from the sea? Then what happened? Thank you. A Pawn runs after a photo. We got to piece together this series of events by talking to people and getting all the cards. It's an interesting, like, deck builder style puzzle game. My grandfather doesn't deserve to be shot at, maybe shouted at once in a while, but not shot at. Do we know that someone was shooting at your grandfather? I mean, I don't think we know that yet. But not shot at, not at all. No, I agree.
Joe.
That crazy English man, the madman Gordon, shot me? Oh, no, you're the grandfather. Shit. Did he shoot you or did he shoot at you? As God is my witness, you know how it is. I'm a bit slow and it takes me a while to find the clues for the treasure hunt. Everything was going great and then bam, boom, bada bam, bada boom. I was gonna have a heart attack. Bullet. This is what I needed. I'm sorry, what? Oh, he's a Banui. Yes, all the Banuis. Minetu says he was looking for clues for the treasure hunt and he spent some time looking everywhere. He says that, but does he? Thank you for Lord Monday. But you all are going home? No, this is a crime scene. I know Minetu likes to joke, but he seemed really serious. Yeah, and they left too. Oh, then, oh, shit. Okay. That doesn't help us with these things if you leave. Gordon, what do you have? I don't really believe I could have shot it. So did you shoot? Can we get an angle that's not like right up his face? Really don't want to believe it with all my heart, but I still do have to ask you a few questions. Okay, first off, do you have a gun? Did you fire it? You understand? It's not the first time I've been interrogated. Thank goodness things aren't how they used to be. Okay, Gordon, it's not that. It's not the war. I'm not guilty of anything. It's having told off those two loose cannons, Lumen and Sebastiano. While everyone else was looking carefully around the fort for clues to the treasure hunt. Why did we go to another island if everyone else stayed here? They were zooming around all over the place, up and down the stairs. This tower wasn't designed for running like mad. It's better suited for sure-footed individuals. They'd have gotten hurt. I'd never forgive myself. And Giovanna wasn't any help at all. She just sat there, listening to her music as if nothing had happened. A big sister should be a little more responsive. Obviously, going from a few tellings off to shooting at Signor Minetto is... how can I put it? Madness. Folly. I mean, I can understand the whole, like, children behave. That's what they say when we're together. Scolding Giovanna. We got to talk to Giovanna, too. Can we talk to Giovanna? Yes. We have 4 more clues. Holy mama's meatballs. Yesterday, some idiot kicks down my door. Today, old fogies are taking shots at each... Giovanna, you want to talk? Actually, Giovanna, do you want to talk? What next? You're some kind of bad luck charm dummy? What do I know? Okay. I'm joking. You are so boring, the lot of you. I didn't even want to do this treasure hunt, but Sebastiano and Lumen are such dummies. So here I am. I tried to mind my own business. I was looking around, listening to Metallica. With all the tact in the world, I believe you. But suddenly that old fossil Gordon, walking through scene right now, is telling me I have to stay on the lookout or my friends will get hurt. Yeah, but from the running of the around, not from him shooting people. But they have to get... yeah, I mean... there's something about this mindset. Otherwise, how will they ever learn anything? You're just like your mother, you know. You know, you're really good at this detective stuff. You don't miss a trick. Seba, let's go before Mom hears what happens. Otherwise, getting shot at will be the least of our worries. Santa Madre. That girl is so subtle. Okay, so, like, where was the bullet? Like, where was something shot from? How can we... surely there's something more going on. I mean, we're going to be able to solve this, so we have to. Oh, we can rest at the gate. I don't think that's a clue. Can I see the weapon, please, Gordon?
Hey.
I swear on my battalion, I did not do it. It was not me. So, like, what was fired and stuff? Is there something down here? And also, how did all these people leave the island? There's like, I don't remember there's any other boats.
Huh?
Can't handle things like this. Follow me, I guess. Yeah, help me look around. Okay, I'm like, I have a feeling the boat's gonna be for leaving. Oh my god, there's a little bunny rabbit thing. The bunny rabbit is coming. Excuse me. No, I don't wanna. You come down. I just want a picture of this. That's all. Huh. I mean, I guess we could try casting off. I'm assuming casting off means like we're leaving this. Although we could check and see if anyone else heard anything. Like we could go check over there probably. Okay, let's see if the game yells at me for trying to do the boat. Yes, we can go far to sea. Okay, we want to go to the lighthouse. Okay, we no longer have the thing. I'm gonna guess that this is not really an option. We're gonna go back to Fort Estrin. There's that abandoned train station that I really want to go to. But okay, we're back here with clues. Well, let's try. Where did we lose Pawn to? You go back home? Well, let's try going back to the city. Porto Vecchio. Off we go. See if anyone here immediately gives us something to talk to. Talk, but I'm guessing this is not gonna get us in. Thanks, buddy. Again, I'm guessing the abandoned train station isn't gonna give us anything, but we'll give it is it me or something changed around here? Something strange in here, like something old and stale even though we're outside. I wonder if the tunnel I came through is still intact? The path of no return. It looks like leaving town is more complicated than expected. I have to work out how to leave the town. Are we in hell? Oh shit. We found Lexua's boat. Stolen by the thief during the night when they robbed Mama Lucia. Okay, so that's the boat. That's from the last one of these we did. Yeah, we're back here. Because we came through that way, I think. And then up and around. Punk is here? What do you mean Punk is here? Yeah, so we're at that. Okay. Like over here? Oh god, the gate. I remember there being a thing about the gate. Okay, let's go back, but like... I feel like I've forgotten something. What, wait a minute, what would we have forgotten? Count the passing trains. None. 0. Okay, so we've gotten ourselves into a weird situation. Did we soft lock ourselves? That would be unfortunate. Nothing quite like that. Can we get up, please? Thank you. Nothing quite that. Game. The stroll do me good, but this is a bit much. Right, so are we stuck here? I don't know what we would have missed. Yeah, the tunnel collapsed. Yeah. I thought we knew the tunnel collapsed. Oh, I should try going out as far as I can. Really? Really, game? Okay. But otherwise, I have to investigate Fort. Okay, so we need to investigate. Catch a thief is... I can talk about what I found about the boat with the Dimontoni. I have to figure that out. I have to reach, and then I have to go to the farm. Okay, so we're doing pretty good. I could go far to sea. Go back to Fort Estron and try to figure out what we can do with this. So yeah, we still have... Just... Oh, shit. What is this? Okay, but like, there should be a thing there, right? Okay, now we know. Sebastiano fell in the water and Giovanna threw him a life ring. Okay. Much better. See, this is why you don't take long breaks from games, because you forget shit like this. Okay, we've got this going on now. Removed rope. The rope that was blocking off the stairs to the sea was removed and thrown on the stair. No, I know I've got Joker's game, but I kind of want to... I'm going to guess probably up top. Is there anything out of place in No, that's too easy, isn't it? And the clues only show up down here anyway. Well, hold on. Let's go back and check the backside of it. Or is this the clues disappearing? This could be clues disappearing. Oh, no. This is the night. Sigismondo di Fluti was Borgo Marina's last savage lord. He disappeared along with his entire cart while hunting down peasant who escaped in the mountains. That doesn't help with our... Yeah, I'd ever challenge him to do. Okay, so that was just funsies? Oh, that was one of the constellations. Not so much one of these. Welcome back. I'm just, once again, remembering the mechanics of the game. Like we do. We're making progress. We're looking for one more clue. I think I might talk to Gordon again if I don't find anything else over here. Excuse me. Yeah, shaking the rust off. Exactly. I swear I'm a battalion. I did not do it. It was not me. So, like... Okay. Found that they threw out one of the things. We found the rope down there, but once again we made good progress for like a second, and now we're back to like, what the hell? Gordon's not going to be a help. No. I feel like I kind of heard something back here. Could have just been this, though. That was just that. Never mind. Oh, no. Nope. Not above using it just yet, because we've got them, but again, my ego prevents me from using it immediately. Ah, there we are. Footprints. There are footprints. Okay. Let's try to figure this out. Okay, here we go. Accusation to the Major. Did Gordon really shoot Minetto? There's only one way to find out. Lumen overtakes Sebastiano in the race. No one saw Gordon when they heard the shot. Giovanna throws the life preserver to Sebastiano. Combine a cause card and an effect card by playing one after the other to create a new clue card. Different combinations create different clues. Experiment and discover new clues to find the right combination. You had music playing. Two of them go up there. Okay. Let's see. Pawn runs after photo. The removed rope Footprints on the sand. The life ring is thrown. The children are sent out. That happens at the end. Strolling Giovanna. Scolding Giovanna. Time flies. So Manetu says that he was looking for clues in the treasure hunt and he spent some time looking everywhere. Giovanna was listening to loud music and Gordon scolded her. Giovanna is upset and has spent most of her time listening to music and pacing around the fort. And then Sebastian and Lumen were racing and Gordon had to reprimand them because they were running on the fort stairs. Sebastiano fell in the water and Giovanna threw him the life ring. There are footprints on the sand near the beach. The rope that was blocking off the stairs to the sea was removed and thrown onto the stairs. Pawn took a photo that flew away and he went after it to avoid getting in the sea. To avoid it getting in the sea. So I feel like the removed rope and the thrown life ring are probably... I mean, that one's not it, but this is not going to go well. No, we're going to hold on. I don't think that comes first. I just wanted to try it. To see if we can combine other things. Okay, so turn one. The kids are running up and down the stairs. They're up right now, so they're probably not going to get yelled at. I think we're going to... Oh, God, and now these are shuffled. I think we're gonna have time flies. Because you're taking forever. Now that the children are downstairs, I think we're gonna have the children are sent out. Time flies, those are even worse than fruit flies. Seriously. And also, why do you have a gun out right now? Like, seriously. So the children, oh God, the children run back there. You're sad because the children are gone. Maybe? I feel like right now... either strolling Giovanna or runs after a photo. I'm not yet seeing anything that would trigger the life ring being. Let's try strolling Giovanna. Means footprints on the sand. So Giovanna on the rocks. That's what I was looking for, was a combined one. Oh, she can't move now. Wait a minute, why are we pulling out then? Okay, pawn runs after a photo, which removed the rope. I'm trying to create a situation where we would need to throw the life ring. Okay. We somehow got one of these things done. Life ring thrown? Maybe, but there's no one to throw the life ring now. There's no one who needs to be safe. So we somehow didn't get someone in the water. So yeah, we definitely failed this. This one's gonna take a few tries. I think we scold Giovanna sooner. It is 100% a learning process, yes. So that wasn't it. We got one of the three things. Ooh, hey, we're bringing balance back into things. Yeah, so something doesn't add up. Try that again. We got kind of there. We couldn't move Giovanna, and yeah. Why do we fail, Master Red? So we can reinforce our imposter syndrome. Listen, it's because you're right. Would we start with the photo? What if we started with the photo? Which leads to the I like that leading to the removed rope. So you go over there. I feel like now is a good time to say no children GTFO. Sad kids. And that gives them time for Lumen and Sebastiano to do their race. Oh shit! Child in the water. Child in the water. What? Throw the life ring? But we didn't find the life ring. Oh god, Giovanni dies in this version. I know, Sharky. Also, hello, welcome in. No, this is we're not doing that one. We're starting that over. We all make sacrifices. In this case, it happens to be that of a child. So I like that lead up though. So we're gonna do. I mean, we could do time flies before, because we also got to get time flies in. You've been learning. I saw you redeem a thing earlier today, I believe. But anyway, LOI, yeah. But now if we do this, okay, so then we scold the children. Maybe that's happening too soon. Lurkers are hydralists? Oh my. Oh wait, no, the phrase lurkers are loved. Or lover. Lurkers, lovers, fine too. Oh, okay, and oh wait, no, we could still have them be chased later. You're getting sad at something, I don't know what. So now let's do the photo. And we'll remove the rope. The kids will trip. It still doesn't quite feel like it flows. Okay, because now you get out that. So now we have the life thing ready. We could scold. No. Scolding Yeah, we got to get the headphones off of Giovanna. Can you get over there? Okay, so scolding takes off the headphones. And now we lose the child in the water. Oh my God, you are just... Dude, the little walking animations really are so good. They really are. Okay, okay. Throw the life ring. This feels like it's got to come last. So maybe we got to let him get a lap in. Okay, Giovanna throws the life preserver to Sebastiano. Do y'all just keep going now? Okay, and now you stroll, which leads to footprints on the sand, because you're kind of in a strolling position now. The mechanics in this game are so interesting. I agree. I love this puzzle mechanic. This puzzle mystery mechanic is wonderful. Yeah, go walk it off, because like now you're like, okay, I need to step aside. No, fuck. That felt like it could have been it. Damn it. Okay. I need more turns. I need like several more turns. So some of that felt good. Actually, maybe we start with scolding of Giovanna. Because whoever the time flies. Minetu? I love how Minetu's like, I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's start with the scolding of Giovanna. But then that won't put you up there in the position to be yelling at the other kids. Gordon's just grumpy. Because the kids have to race enough time. And now, can you send the children out? Gordon's just gonna be angry right off the bat. Okay. And that sends you down. So you start running. And it needs to be the second lap, so it has to be after the next lap. Okay, so we need to kill some more time. Because the life ring will be Giovanna regardless. Run after the photo, we'll set up the thing. Strolling Giovanna could be down on the sand. Throwing the life ring makes sense. Tripping over that, so let's have time fly. Okay, and then now... Maybe can we stroll now? Strolling Giovanna. Again, it feels like the footprints in the sand. I feel like we got those figured out. Oh fuck, you got your headphones back on. Damn it. Okay, because now they overtake. Well, but if we do that, so then you're gonna go in there, be sad because you can't find anything. Now we can do pawn runs after the photo. Getting there. Slowly getting there. Kids do this. Yeah, but Sebastiano didn't fall in the water. And also, yeah, there's no need. Okay, so. Fuck. Yep. Almost. So that's the thing. We need to have the kids need to get out sooner. So maybe can we start by scolding the kids? Because we need to get the kids out sooner. I don't think we can do this. I appreciate that they've got the animations for all these possibilities. Like they had to at least, you know, if not every card played in every position, they had to basically know what was going to go on with a lot of this stuff. So now the kids are going to start running. Okay. So that should hopefully get things moving along fast enough. So now I don't think we're quite ready to scold Giovanna. We do time flies. We can't do the photo until after the next turn. Strolling Giovanna doesn't work until after we've scolded Giovanna. So if we do time flies, the kids move around. And then the kids are in front. And then we do pawn runs after a photo and removes the thing. The kids move back to the back. And then we could scold Giovanna. The kids move down to the front. We could do strolling Giovanna on the sand. Sebastiano trips. And then we could do the life ring thrown. So I think what I remembered was time flies is next. I know you're angry. I know. And then presumably we get ourselves in a position where no one hears the gunshot. So now we scold Giovanna. So Gordon, you gotta move. You gotta run up and down. I'm so very sorry. I want a cardboard cutout of myself like this, like a little standee, you know? I think everyone wants one of those. Okay, that is now out. Fuck, but like Lumen hasn't overtaken Sebastiano yet. I know they're so good. So we have 1, 2, 3 actions left. The kids can change positions 1, 2. I don't think that's enough. I think we have to. Because if we run after the photo, take a stroll. probably doesn't matter which one, because we move first. Whoever we tell to move, moves first. Let's try strolling Giovanna next. I'm kind of hoping to give the kids time to have one pass the other. But like, now's the time when you're supposed to overtake them. Yeah, we have to do running after the photo now. I guess it could technically be overtaking at this point. I don't know if I believe that. Oh, but now the kids see. So nobody's drowning. So we also can't do the thing when the kids are right there. Fuck. Okay, so we swap. Oh my god, we're so far. Can I just like rewind like 2 turns? Damn it. We're so close. I feel like we're so close. Yeah, because we know that, yeah, we know the one at the end. And I know I could hint, but I'm stubborn. I don't want to hint. I know, an undo redo would be really good for just like, hey, could we... Okay, yell at the little brats. Close is a statement... Close is a delusion that I hold very near and dear to my heart, we could say. Can we solve this in the next 10 minutes before break? Perhaps yes, perhaps no. This is really like all of the things, all of our 3 conditions are going to be met on like the last turn. So from here, we were going to say time flies. Although this is where I'm starting to wonder, like, because I think we could also scold Giovanna next and then time flies. I feel like... They're probably not interchangeable. And the fact that some actions feel like they're interchangeable probably means I'm not as close to the game, like Tuesday says. Yeah, it so feels like it's down to 1 card. Yeah, like... Because we also have to get Gordon away from everybody to the point where he can shoot his little gun, do his little thing. We've also, again, not tried swapping, strolling Giovanna with, you know, and the photo with the results. We have 3 actions left.
Don't be suspicious.
Oh my god, dare I?
Don't be suspicious.
Zep!
Don't be suspicious.
Hello, hi, welcome in, Raiders! Sep, how was your stream? What were you playing? Tell us all about it. And Raiders, hello, hi, welcome in. If you are new here, hi, I'm Red the Panda, cybernetically enhanced Red Panda VTuber and variety streamer. I play all kinds of games, from puzzle games to survival builders to mascot jump scare horrors or whatever strikes my fancy in the moment. Tonight we're playing ourselves a little bit of On Your Tail. and the cards are not in our favor, unfortunately. You were overwatching. Oh my God, fantastic. And hopefully you won some. Thank you for the follow. You love crude oil? Oh my. I'm not sure the reference, but that is acceptable. I'm not sure if it's this reference or that reference or one of those. Some people choose to go both ways. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for the raid. If you're in my community and you've not already given Zep a follow or checked them out, go check them out. They're good peeps. They're playing, for crying out loud. How awesome is that? Oh, the reference is that you're an oil gut because you're an airplane and you run on oil. I get it. I get it. It's fantastic. One of the few airplane VTubers you will see out there. Anthropomorphic airplane, something like that, if I'm getting that correctly. It is wonderful. It is fantastic. Anyway, yeah, thank you for bringing your community and thank you for sharing the love. We'll try to share the love back when we can. Our population may in fact be endangered. Yeah, but that's okay. You're not here for a long time. You're here for a good time. Zep or anyone who came into the raid, if you need to raid and run, self-care, clean up after stream, anything like that, please do feel welcome and empowered to lurk, raid and run, any of those things, self-care and all the ways that are important to you, and all that good stuff. We are a very lurker-friendly stream. We're also a very gremlin-friendly stream. My chat has been dropping anvils on my head tonight. Just saying. I'm very thankful that my mod, Roz, ran out of channel points, because otherwise she was going to drop 20 anvils on my head. But then Monday hit the 100 anvil. Listen. Chase. Oh my gosh. I can't. I can't. And now I've got a pie on the back of my head. 20, those are expensive. Seriously. I don't know where my chat's getting all. Like I said, my chat is dropping anvils on me tonight. And hopefully it'll jog my smartsiness to figure out this puzzle because it's confusing me still. So yes. Anyway, this is my hard hands. They don't really work. But anyway, Zep, thank you once again. I'm gonna put myself back down in the corner and we're gonna try to get through this combination. We do have a break coming up in a few minutes. Listen, chat. Listen. I'm gonna start dropping anvils on your heads. Thank you. Please, no more anvils. Please. My poor little brain can't take all this stuff. It's small enough as it is. I appreciate the attempts with the pies, but that's not a really good safety helmet. It's okay. It's totally fine. Shit, what are we doing next? We are... There's just not quite. The time. Chat has a great sense of timing on this. It is wonderful. Oh my God, this is my S S S S A A A A F F F F E E E E T T T T Y Y Y Y. Safety. Yeah. Boop 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 boop. We can cap if we want to. We can. I don't know. See, that has multiple meanings. Yeah, safety first, in the form of a mesh backed or whatever, cap here. Okay, so we need the thing to be down now, because the kids can't see that the rope is down. I know the turnabout is fair play, but I can't handle that kind of abuse. Thank you, Tuesday. Thank you. Someone has the self-restraint that we need in this community. Someone does. It's not me. It's very much not me. But it could be. It could be. All right, we got like we're 2.5 minutes from ad. So I'm gonna try to finish up this particular iteration, and then we're gonna take our break. I'll just do the break intro while we're going. It's gonna be a 5-minute break. We do run 3 minutes worth of ads during that time, which is why the timing is now. But it's a great opportunity if you've been sitting for a while to stand up, stretch your legs, hydrate, grab some water, keep yourself hydrated, grab a snack, keep your blood sugar in a good spot, or I don't know, go find me someone to give me a CAT scan, because my brain is probably mush by now. Okay, does Giovanna disturb? This could be part of it too, because if Giovanna, Okay, that can't work. Okay, so we got to get Giovanna down there earlier. Because now Giovanna's going to drown. Because, oh, Giovanna can just swim. But then Giovanna throws the life ring. Okay, so we got to get Giovanna down before. Yeah, there's no one that needs to be saved except for me. All right. All right. We didn't even get Lumen to overtake in the race. So how did, wait, no. How does that shit work? So maybe, okay, so we didn't even get that one. So I think that the yelling of the kids needs to happen later. Okay, we're gonna take our break. I think I've got an idea. I'm gonna forget it on break. I think what we gotta do is scold Giovanna first, yell at the kids, and then we need to make sure that Giovanna strolls before we trip the rope. But anyway, all right, we'll be back in about 5. I've already done the thing, so we're all good. So we'll see everyone in a few. Hope to see you then. Anyway, welcome back. Welcome to the second half of stream. This is the half of stream where we were seriously going to solve this puzzle. Gonna happen. Andromeda, hello, hi, welcome, and happy Monday. I think you can, yeah. If you care to, you can post a clip here. Again, I don't know if my link moderation thing actually works or not. It could be a good test. Thank you, Monday. And I mean, just taking it, obviously, as you know, it'll show up on my dashboard. Now we'll see it. But if you want to post it and get people to maybe look at it, then yeah, go ahead and try. Or post it somewhere in the Discord. But if you want to try to post it here in chat, it's cool too. I wish Twitch had some kind of a pub sub notification for when a clip was taken. I know that could quickly become overwhelming, but it would be wonderful if it could just tell that and I could trigger on that.
Why do you think Red says listen so often?
Oh dear.
Oh, Andromeda Galaxy, you've caught onto Red's unique charm. Listen is
What
just
is-
Red's way of grabbing your attention before dropping some serious sleuthing knowledge. It's like setting the stage for a thrilling mystery to unfold. So, sit back, relax, and listen closely. You never know what clues might pop up next in our adventures.
I mean, the real reason I say listen in chat, or listen, if you want to know, I'll tell you, but it's not nearly as interesting as you think. But that was, LP is adorably wholesome. Yes, he absolutely is. Okay, so thinking about this, I'm thinking we scold Giovanna first and then we send the children out, because having them run down, it kind of looks like they're at the bottom of the steps here anyway. And then we kind of go from there. But again, we got to get Giovanna down the stairs before we have Pawn chase after the photo. We do know that. Even though this timing doesn't quite seem right, we'll see. The fact that we didn't get Lumen to overtake Sebastiano is kind of a concern. That's something we still gotta... Oh, look! The pie will negate the anvil drop. Partly because then the anvil never actually collides with my model. It bounces off the pie. Who knew? Who knew, right? We've found something fantastic. And the pie is OP. Yeah, the pie is definitely OP. You're so good. Yeah, I know. We've had some really interesting finds with the warp scans, but we've not yet had that one tried out. That is a first. That is wonderful. Okay. So from here, I think we have
Andromeda Galaxy would like to remind you to take a drink.
Nailed it. Thank you for the hydrant. Let's do that. Surprisingly little of the water actually made in my mouth by, trying that, which is weird. Because then after we have a strolling Giovanni and time flies, we pretty much have run after the photo and then the life ring thrown. Although I think running after the photo will be at some point. Let's do a strolling Giovanna next. Thank you for the lurk again. You have some family stuff to do and you want to pop in and support. Thank you. Enjoy the family stuff. Have a good lurk. All right, Giovanna to the rocks. Giovanna's all like, fuck this shit. Kids continue to run. And I'm kind of hoping that one of you overtakes the other right now. So now we could do time flies, chase the photo, life ring throw. Right? We could do this. Oh, that's why. Because, okay. Because Giovanna's down there and slows down Sebastiano. Okay, it's starting to come together. Ernglock's in the 10 stream streak. Thank you so very much. That's fantastic. So this would mean that the first two might not, although I don't know that Gordon is out of sight for the shot, but I don't know how to get him there because maybe that's the difference. That could be the difference. Fuck, but there's no one needs to be saved because they run now. Damn it. Okay, no. So we gotta get... we're so close. So they don't need to run around twice. We just need to get Giovanna down there early and then have them run around. And then we have to make sure that the rope gets set when the children are on the backside of the island. So let's do Giovanna first. Because I have a feeling everything else will kind of fall into place if we take care of that. And that might even put Gordon up top. Might even put Gordon up top. Okay, so free up Giovanna. Giovanna takes a stroll. Because even that, she's kind of looking like she's walking past Gordon. Giovanna comes down here and is then prepped for this. And now the children should go back upstairs. So now we, and this, again, this will leave Gordon upstairs, which could be good. Okay, so now the children get sent out. Now they do their little run on the catwalk. Okay. This is up. So now we set the rope. And that should, okay, and that should give us an extra turn then, okay. Because we got the kids to where they are sooner technically, but technically also longer. Now we run after the photo. Yes. And now the kids run back. We have one more turn now to say that the Manatu takes forever. But also no one can see Gordon now, which is good. Okay, so the order, yeah. I was right in the sense of like, it felt a little bit too open. Like there's gotta be a very specific order that they go in. If there's multiple different solutions in a game like this, it feels wrong. Oh, so you shot the door. Okay, so he did shoot Manatu, but he shot the door to say, get out of my thing? And then you go get the life preserver. Okay, we did it! At least I'm like 90%, 99% sure we're gonna do it. This feels like it's it. I'm waiting to do the official celebration until we actually get the success. Because that's me too. 3 for 3. First try. Ish. 0 hints. Ta-da! Accusation to the major. We did it. I really wish I was wrong, but the facts are obvious. It won't be an easy conversation. Yep. Yep. I think we have to go talk with, we got a medal. That's cool. Major, we saw what you did.
Oi.
Yeah. Not really.
Oh.
Yeah, we know that you shot at Minatu.
Oh.
Yeah, there's not much to be said. History is written by the winners. No, I mean, that's not wrong, but like, dude, you freaking shot your gun. Whatever. All right, holding the pen right now. Well, it seems we've drawn quite a crowd. There's no point in trying to make my case. Besides, you don't know me well enough yet. You can't have known that I would never dare shoot at a fellow citizen. Or you're saying I'm wrong? Yeah, I'm like, what are you talking about? That's why the facts you deduced during your investigation lead you to question my moral integrity. It's understandable. I think your moral compass is a little bit off after the war. It's just, I'm feeling I must ask, what are you going? I'm gonna fucking run for my life because you're threatening me. It sounds like. Oh my God, Diana. Don't. Thank you for the boop. You boopers. You can't think I like this situation. Dark Rider, hello, hi, welcome in. Happy Monday. Boop. Thank you, Urida. I just wanted to enjoy a few days of vacation. I wasn't expecting this. Hello. We take freedom of choice for granted, but it's actually a luxury we've gotten accustomed to. Sorry, what? There are those who fought, even those who lost everything, just so we could all live in peace. Yes. And it is to them that my thoughts go now. I will not tarnish their memory, their dream. You're free to choose, Diana, and I defer to your choice. Don't make me make choices. This is not that kind of game. Yeah, I have questions. Like, you still shot at a citizen who was just competing in your scavenger hunt, your treasure hunt. We're not trying to rob you. You need to understand, like, this is not the war anymore. Mayor Malagamba and Marischiato Gattoni, only they can pass a sentence. So be it. Oh God, may I make a phone call? I'm not a freaking cop. Malagamba, if I hadn't known you for years, Major, I'd say this was a joke. One in very poor taste. Not laughing right now, not one bit. You certainly won't mind explaining what happened during the treasure hunt, am I right? With all due respect, Diana will tell you the facts of the case. Yes, I have these cards right here. So you're admitting that what I have is factual and correct. Are we gonna earn the respect of Tonu? Wow, that's really original. Don't you believe her? Yeah, Gordon refusing to speak about his own decisions. Yeah, refusing to take responsibility and agency for his own actions. Yeah. Don't you believe her? Well, it's not as if Gordon and I dine together every Sunday evening or anything. We're not that close, but accusing him of shooting Minetu, let's be reasonable. Yeah, Tonu of the raised eyebrow. I still don't see why you value the shoddy work by this little girl. You'll have to explain it to me. Let me have a look. I've only been on the job for 20 years, you know. Not here. Well, I can see it clearly, but... Yep, but... Well... I see, but even so, Diana is right. Well... Yeah, like, play nice for 10 seconds, seriously. I don't feel very well. Yeah, hey, maybe just because someone's been around doesn't necessarily make them, like, above, you know, bad decisions. Like, this doesn't necessarily, like, I feel like there's a way forward where you can, you know, I don't know, get Gordon help? Get him someone to talk to? Bring him back onto the mainland and have him, like, around people more often, but, you know, away from guns? That Retonu? Stop it. So, give me the rifle right now or I'll lock you up in a cage and throw away the key. Tact. Marisciallo. A little tact. I wish I could just write this off as a nasty accident and simply forget the whole thing. I know you all want to. Accident? I've been framed. You fucking admitted these were the facts. Out of respect for you and what you've done for this village, we will limit ourselves to simply requisitioning the rifle. I know how much it means to you. I know I'm not in a position to do so, but I ask you to kindly treat it with respect. Yeah, we can treat it with respect, sure. Oh God, oh shit, Tonu's not fucking around now. Respect my butt. You must be joking. Mayor, let's go. There's nothing left to say here anyway. As you say, thank you, Signorina Diana, for your detective work. I regret you had to bear witness to all this in the first place. If you need me, come find me in my office. I'm at your disposal. Sure, thanks, Signor Mayor. Well, this turned out to be kind of a shit day, didn't it? What? What, Grumpy Puss? By Jove, silence at last. We didn't misinterpret the evidence. Maybe I wrongfully accused Senor Gordon? We should have gathered more information about the mayor's past to understand what kind of person he is. That's enough getting caught up in playing detective. This is serious business. Like, I don't see how there was another outcome of that, though. Yeah, he wasn't exactly helping with things either, I know. I don't get seasick, but right now I feel like throwing up. I know, Diana. That was serious. Yeah, that didn't feel like it was all nice and cozy and warm. I mean, it wasn't, but it also didn't feel like it could have gone any other way. Because then I don't think that was a you know, your choices guide the outcome kind of a thing. So we could try to go to Path of No Return. I think we should try I know, it was weirdly uncomfy. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, with Gordon refusing to take accountability, refusing to explain, refusing to corroborate, all these things. Sorry, my eye's bugging me. I'm gonna rub that for a moment. Like, even if he'd all been, I will explain to the mayor off camera. Yeah, that I could see him being like, how about we go talk privately, my good friend? But not that, like, oh yeah, you got the facts, and then oh, I'm not saying shit because, like, what the fuck are you doing, buddy? With Dimontoni, who the fuck is Dimontoni? Is that's the lady at the cafe? Coffee. Oh no, Dimontoni is the dude. Or we could go to the farm. We do have to go to the farm still. I mean, I don't think we should make anything for Pawn anymore. I think Pawn needs to get on with what's her face. But what do I know? Okay, let's go. Let's go to the rustic tourism. And if we happen to be able to run by and share the information about the boat on the way, we'll do that. Which is here. Right? Hey, can I talk with you? Can we, like, be chill? I feel like I want to, but I don't think the game is... Yeah, I don't think the game's gonna give me anything. For God's sake. Ivana, I want to be friends. I mean, I'm not complaining. Something interesting is finally happening right now. But it's not like I wanted anyone getting shot at. Now mom's running around like a raging buffalo, and I'm sure everyone's going to be mad at Gordon for quite a while. Is there more? We continue this conversation. You know... Nah, never mind. You're still a dummy. Jerk. Or try? Fuck. We almost had something. Listen. Stop it. Okay. So... I'm trying to remember all the freaking buttons here. Hold on a second. And oh my gosh, right? OM gosh. Where are people? Okay. No, this is me. Oh, wait, no, they're friends. No, characters. We've met 21 out of 23. Was Cece one of the punk rockers? I don't remember. I'm trying to figure out who we're supposed to go talk to. I am so seriously confused because go back to the place, but I don't. Where the fuck is the place? Wait, let's look around and see maybe. Oh no, Diamante. No, no, Red. I remember this. For some reason, I wanted to just forget where I was going. Okay, so we know where we're going. Diamantoni, sail out to sea, or go to the farm. So let's go to the. Let's stick with what we're gonna do. For some reason, I thought that was here. Never mind. Red, stop. Let's go to the farm. Yeah, I get the game can't be 100% cozy, but that felt needlessly mean. That did feel slightly out of character for a game that's been like, hey, let's chill and relax and spend some time like discovering ourselves nicely. For it to be like, let's kind of piss off part of the town? I don't know. I'm not sure. The cat suit. And you can swap barbs and have it work? Like, yeah, apparently. I'm gonna throw down or something. Yeah, like still an outsider, still a cool kind of banter. Yeah. Several parts of this game are slight head scratchers, guys. I know where I want to go, but I'm not sure if this is the right way to go. Okay, yes it is. I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. By strength, I mean understanding which freaking direction I'm going in. All right, Vespa. Where should you go? We should go to Adriano's farm. Let's go. Okay. Ollie Orsini. Hello, Mayor. Imagine running into you here. Hey. Do I pay tax? What? I'm sorry, that's a great way to start a conversation. Oh, wait, no, they're talking with each other. asking you to have a little patience. Good morning. Not bothering you, am I? I fear that I have made chosen and, let's say, unfortunate time to visit the farm. What's up with the mayor? Yes, let's just say bad. What a day. We're fixing the town, kids. You're fine. I do wonder if the translation makes it more aggressive. Possibly. Why is my hand going like crazy? Is this a translation? I wonder. I don't know. Sorry, who are you? My name is Diana. I am the town pest, apparently. Yeah, I'm here not entirely of my own will. Not against my will, but not of my doing. I kind of got lost somehow. I don't remember. You're going to write a story or something? The herd such good... What was that about translations? I've heard such good things about the farm. I was wondering if I could take a food and vine to her. You're Senor Orsi, I'm guessing. There's going to be a mystery here, I hope. We'll probably get there just in time to trigger it and then have to leave. Although it's good to know that we could like walk away and do other things while we're collecting the clues. That's right, but you can call me Adriano. Senor Orsi was my father. Oh, Senor Orsi was my father. The dev team's the dev team's based in Italy. Oh, that I did not know that. So yeah, probably translation then. Tireless handyman. He does nothing but toil on his farm. Someone should teach him how to have a little fun. It's not gonna be me. I don't know how to have fun. Yeah. Hand, what are you doing? My hands are down in my lap with the controller and my tracking is like, nope, your hands up in the air. And anyway, no tasting today, if that's what you meant by food and vine or... Well, then fuck that, I'm going home. Is that clear, Senor Mayor? No, oh, yep, what did I say? What did I say? Mystery, mystery. Till you find the culprit, not even for you. Aha. Well, you're lucky that I am, we're practically Nancy Drew here. Not me trying to trigger at least one of my chat. Oh my gosh, right? Tracking stuff to bless the stream. Scuff to bless the stream, I know. I just kind of embrace the wackiness of the blah, 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 you know, the tracking thing. Culprit, I'm sorry, but what are you talking about? There was a strange incident at the farm. Not me testing my tracking all the time. Incident? You call this an incident? You think the paint just tripped and fell? Mr. Mayor, what are you doing? Someone smeared paint on a wooden statue. The statue me and Cecilia carved together. This is vandalism. And Tony won't do a thing about it. Oh, Tony's running a racket job. You gotta pay him. Marschialo Gattoni can't be here until next week. He has a lot on his plate at the moment. A week? Oh, of course. Someone has to keep his seat at Mama Lucia's warm. You know what? No grape juice. Not even for his year's patron saints festival. My goodness me. This certainly will create a crisis for the council. And what if... I know. What if Diana did some detective... You were throwing me under the bus a minute ago, I swear. Her? Me? Of course, Adriana. This is the enterprising young woman who helped Mama Lucia find out who did it. You know, the thieving at a restaurant. But, Senor Mayor, I'm not up to the job. Please, you have to help me out here. Not grape juice game? Or maybe it is grape juice. It could be. For the festival, the village will riot and I'll lose my seat. Because they said vine. Well, they said vine, not necessarily wine. Game, we're shooting people with guns, but we can't say wine? What's up with that? I mean, what could be more American than that? So, solution found, right? Well, okay. Better than nothing, I guess, but you'll only get the grape juice when this girl gets results. Signorina Diana, the peace of the citizens and my seat are in your hands. No pressure, totally chilled. Well, now that this matter's in good hands, I'll be off then. I imagine you want to take a tour of the farm? Yeah, show me around. I'm telling you, many people came here in the last few days. I'll show you around. You don't need to go into the house. Okay, as you wish. Artistic vandalism. The colored statue. The statue created by Adriano and Cecilia was ruthlessly vandalized. Let's try to reconstruct the facts. Given how long it took us to do the last one, I don't think we're going to get this one done by the end of the stream. Granted, there's only 5 clues, so who knows? Hey, Diana, let's talk artistic vandalism. As soon as you figure out something, anything... Oh, right. Okay. Yep. Can you give me some hints? Fortune teller should have gotten her hands a little more dirty in life. It's easy to make your living off the backs of the gullible. Better do some hard work instead. Okay, you're not helpful. You don't want to, like, give me a little more than that? I don't know. I like it. We have a clue. A clue. I don't know what the clue is because we missed part of it. Che's arrival. So we have a Che. Luckily, Che came around to fix the tractor right away. You can always count on her. All right, Che. Che wouldn't do it though. Che's awesome. Hope she hasn't left in one of her contraptions somewhere. Oh, this could be a good old oopsie. Okay, we're gonna have to do entirely clues because there's no one here to talk to at the moment. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, Che was here to just fix stuff and vibe. Yeah, like Che, for as weird as Che is, you're gonna have a hard time convincing me Che did anything wrong. Somebody took a hat off a chicken. Oh my God, Pawn? Dude. Pawn is taking photos of chickens. Pawn asked if he could take some photos of the farm for a photo album. Or pie! Tell the truth, I didn't think you'd get so creative with my chickens. So, sir, your chickens have great hats. Saying. He's probably like, what in tarnation are you doing walking around looking through this shit? Okay, so we got a lot of yellow paint over here. Are you trying to paint your fence? Cecilia's arrival. Cecilia arrives at the farm to speak with Adriano. So far it's all people. I never finished painting the fence with Cecilia. Okay, what happened with painting the fence with Cecilia? How are you and Cecilia doing, by the way? Are y'all on good speaking terms? You know, just wondering. It's not there. Like these are clearly things, but you gotta figure out, like, where did these come from? This could be the escape route. Would you get out of the way, sir? You and your lemon farm? Okay. Medeiros arrived. So all we have is people arriving. It looks like the lemon sorbet is a hot seller right now. Excuse me, Adriano, but did all these people arrive at the same time? It would have been best, but unfortunately, no, they didn't. I had to stop work several times during the day. What a pain. Feels like it should be an easy. It feels like it should be an easy one to set up. Yes. It's been a party at the farm. And then time pass. Okay, so then we have 4 people. Then time passes. You know anything else to get back to work? I've got an idea. Maybe. I don't know. We got 20 minutes. Holy shit. The statue was created. So we have 6 things. Pawn took photos of at least 4 hens. Hideo finds the perfect lemon for his gelato. Che repaired the tractor. Cecilio tries to catch up. Tries to patch things up with Adriano. Like I said, what's going on with Cecilia? Pawn took photos of everyone else. So Pawn's been here probably the earliest. The love sculpture was vandalized. I imagine fixing the tractor took some time. Some clue cards can be used more than once. Cards show a maximum number of times it can be played. Some cards can be played an infinite number of times. So I feel like the time passes is the infinite. Oh shit, the plot thickens. Okay, I feel like Pawn is a busy boy, let me tell you. Pawn arrives. Or at least Pawn is here when everyone is here. Oh, you picked up the paint can? And then let's say Che arrives. And then we'll do time passes. We've got 6 turns. I don't know why it's not letting me like see those as much. Wait, Pawn? Pawn? In this iteration it's Pawn. Okay, and then the 4 hens are there. Che has repaired the tractor, but okay. The chickens scatter. But we need Pawn to get a photo of everyone then, and I'm afraid that Che's gonna leave. Okay, so Che's already gone. Wait, took photos of everyone else. Fuck. Let's have Medeu arrive? Medeu arrives and also throws paint on the thing. And then leaves. Okay, so Cecilia arrives. What does Cecilia do? So maybe Cecilia arrives earlier. And midday, so you are there, and then you left, and then time passes. So this is clearly not it, because Pawn didn't get photos of everyone else. Medeo didn't get the lemons. Maybe. Okay. Try it again. It's a start. It's a start. I think let's start still with No, let's do Medeiu's arrival. Let's see how long you stick around. Are you gonna find the perfect thing though? Cecilia. Right, so Cecilia gets in there. You're dropping lemons. Can you find the perfect lemon? Oh, okay. So that doesn't work. Let's go back. If we know we failed, let's just immediately restart. So Cecilia arrived too soon. Okay, I'm gonna go back with Pawn. And you have an idea. Then we're gonna do Medeiu. How do the chickens get organized though? They're not over here now. I guess maybe Che? What if time passes now? No, okay, so on Pawn's second turn, he takes pictures of the chickens, which I think has to be after Che? So we missed the photos that we'll still give this a shot. How long does Medeiu, and does Medeiu find? Oh, they come out of there at that point. Okay. So Pawn arrives, Che arrives in that order. But not necessarily right off the bat. Definitely didn't make it that time. Okay, so Medeiu needs some time there. How do we get Pawn to get a photo of everyone else? Took photos of everyone else. I guess we could have Che arrive first? We never got Medeiu down. Fuck. Okay, let's. We're getting there. We're getting there. So if we do Medeiu, Che, Pawn, Cecilia. Let's see if we just have those happen and then pass time. Oh yeah, because if Medeiu's here doing this and then Pawn goes over, Pawn will get a photo of. Okay. Che. Then we got to get Pawn in, and hopefully Pawn can get the photos before the chicken gets scared away. Chickens are out. Medeyu's doing Medeyu things. Let's get Pawn in here now. Fingers crossed. The picture is slowly coming into form. Okay, there's the photo of Medeyu. But you're not gonna pick up the paint. Which might not necessarily be a bad thing. Medeyu's pissed off now. Okay, Che repaired the tractor. No, okay, so that doesn't work. So it's gotta be... Pawn has to arrive before Che. Reset. Reset. Okay, Medeyu, Pawn, Che. Photo of Medeyu. You see the thing, but you don't take it. But Medeyu did pick up the bucket as we reset. Okay, and now Che. And then I'm not sure if we have time pass or if we have Cecilia arrive. Chickens are out. Pawn takes photo of thing. I feel like time passes. Yeah, because we need... Let's try a time passes and then Cecilia and then... Okay, because Pawn takes the photo of the chickens. We need Pawn to get a photo of Che still. And I don't quite know how to make that happen. Medeyu has found the perfect lemon. Okay, but the thing never got painted. Che repaired the tractor. How do we get a photo of Che? Are you gonna leave? How do we get a photo of Che? Okay, that wasn't it, because we still don't have, we never got a photo of Che. And the statue is not vandalized. We could have time pass with Medeyu. Okay, let's try this. No, Medeyu, time passes. I still don't know how we get a photo of Che though, because Medeyu spends several times over there, several turns before leaving. But we need to get Medeyu away from the bucket though. So that way Pawn will actually take it. I know the sneakiest of buckets. But he didn't take it. He didn't take it. Maybe Cecilia arrives. Maybe Cecilia arrives. You know what would be really helpful, Mr. Farmer Boy? Is having any idea of what order people showed up in. You know? Do you recall your day at all? In that sense? Okay, let's have... Nope. Cecilia. Oh, then you just leave. So no, that doesn't work. Fuck. So it's kind of a time passes situation. I mean, fuck, do we just have time pass first? I still think Medeu... Medeu Pawn Che, I think is the way to go. What if? Yeah, I really wish there was a go back one and then reset that turn. What if we do this? This is a bold move. But I think that puts... Fuck, no, you're not far enough away yet. Shit, you're not far enough away yet. Yeah, go back one, like... I really think it was Pawn that did it. Except we can't lollygag around anymore. And I really do think it's got to be Pawn Che back to back. Because otherwise, Pawn doesn't take any other photos of the chickens besides the one. And we're at a point where it's got to be Cecilia's arrival. How does this work out, though? If we have the three of them in order like that. Because all this should happen... I mean, the problem is we've also run out of turns then. There's the photo of the four hens. Tractor is repaired. And on the same turn as the tractor repair, Che runs off. Okay, well, if the two of you are there, you leave together. Fuck. So yeah, that was way too much time to get that going. Fuck. Except nobody vandalized the thing. And Pawn's already taken photos of that stuff. So like Medeu, Pawn Cecilia, no, Pawn Che. But again, we never get a photo of. Never get a photo of Che. Maybe we can. Because I think we've tried this. This is a very lousy fast forward game. It's a very lousy fast forward. I know, like the clock is ticking. Like we get this. This is an experiment here of can we get this going and what. Now, what if Cecilia arrives? Because then there's kind of chaos around here. Oh, there's the photo. Okay. Okay, so a turn in between, but we didn't get Cecilia. Because then Medeu comes. Oh, but Medeu doesn't find a lemon in that case because the chickens are there. And then he leaves. Oh. God, this is and we're like this is it. This is the last one. Again, Medeu has to arrive before Han. But okay, let's do Medeu. On time. Time passes. And then Che. Then time passes. The chickens continue to be the best, yes. Got a picture of Che. Except the one flaw with this is that the statue never got vandalized. So clearly the statue never got vandalized. She's gonna come down there. He's gonna come down and take the photo. Oh, like I said, fucking Cecilia did it. Cecilia got pissed off. I knew it! I fucking knew it! Sorry. I was like, how do we get the statue in there? Cecilia did it! We did it, and we did it! Frickin' final moments of stream. The only person who could have defaced the statue was Cecilia? Adriana's friend, but they carved the statue. Yeah, well, they tried to patch things up together. Okay, we've got to go talk to him, and then we'll wrap it up. Hey, Diana. Yeah. Guess what? I got bad news for you too. I think it was your friend Cecilia. Huh. A waste of again, this game is like, we don't want to make you feel good about solving any of these. What did you say? I said it was all a waste of time. Diana, it's all gonna work out for you. Instead of getting back to work, I followed you on the farm like a chicken and now I have to put up with this nonsense? I think we're just gonna try to get the fuck out of here after this one. Forget the mayor who talked me into this, myself for getting talked into it. That clown Tonu and this lost tourist who, yeah, that's me. Hey, I think he's like a bit of a gangster, a little mobster, you know? Yeah, why all the meanness? I'm like, there better be a freaking, you know, redemption arc for Diana because, or that it is, we're gonna run away. First, you need to calm down, okay? I'm sorry your statue was ruined, but that doesn't give you the right to yell at me. I'm not the one who ruined it, okay? Right? Diana, stand up for yourself. Second, you're not the only one who has other things to do. I'm a tourist, yes, it's true. I should be on vacation. That's vacation, capital V, instead of here trying to help you. And third, you and the mayor asked me to do some detective work here. Don't believe me? Fine. In the meantime, I'm going back to town. Yeah, tell him. I'm sorry. You're right. It's just, Celia's more than a friend. We are, you were. Past tense. Were. Are you sure you still are? You might want to go talk to her. Yeah. Oh shit. I didn't even catch that. Yep. We were engaged. We just broke up. Well then what? Why if you just broke up, she's angry with you. And so she's, you jackass. You jackass. You could have figured this out. Not exactly in a friendly way either. Seeing our statue to face was too... What the fuck did you do, jackass? Yeah, that is slightly important context. Why? Adriano, search inside yourself. I think you know the answer. You have to ask her that. I've got too much to do here on the farm. So maybe that's why she broke off the engagement? Oh God, I'm not playing fucking matchmaker. Yeah, he super knows the answer. I have to go back to town, it's on the way. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you for apologizing. At least that. But Diana, don't just roll over and take it. Just be like, thank you for apology. Next time, though, hold the temper. But I want a glass of grape juice when the detective work is done. That's deal. Here, her gallery is the entrance to the village. You can't miss it. Okay. And that, as we say, is that. Anyway, put that down someplace else. Let's do some of these things. Let's do a little bit of this. God, that was a wild transition. Yeah, which is sort of valid. A farm and harvest season takes priority. But yeah, but communication, set expectations, talk about what's important, talk about compromises, all kinds of things. You're very welcome, Monday. And hey, Mon Creep, thank you for the lurk. I hope Minecraft was fun. We're down. I'm here for the people lurking, having me on the background, having me on your TV, having me on your tablet, whatever. I'm very thankful for it. I really appreciate it. Yes. So, if you came in with one of the raids or are new here, or just have forgotten who I am, I'm getting booped right now. I am Red the Booper, and I am a cybernetically enhanced Red Panda Booper and Variety Booper. I play all kinds of games, from booping games to other booping games to even more booping games. I don't know, you probably heard the spiel before. I stream Mondays and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm usually live by like 7:15, 7:20. And we're usually in the game by 8 o'clock. That's kind of slipping though, but that's okay. We're here for the yapping. Thank you, Monk Creep. I really appreciate that. This Friday we got a big stream coming up. We're doing another Jump Space collab. We're gonna have a couple of Eldenwood members, and then Eyes and the Vampire. So we have Eyes and the Vampire. We have Captain Ant Pez, and we have a Winged Shield. Are gonna be boarding our little ship. I'm not sure exactly what part of Jump Space we're doing. We're kind of talking about what we're going to do, but ultimately just show up in his jump space, and it's kind of chaos. The last time we did this, I ran into Eisen with a ship. I literally ran it. I'm going to try to do the same thing. Don't tell him. We're going to try to hit him with a ship again. I'm kidding. Not really. Exclamation mark checkpoints. All one word, no space. We'll do that. Yes, you can also, I post my schedule weekly in the Discords every Sunday. So if you want to know exactly what I'm playing for the most part, or when events are coming up, or when I may stray from the schedule, you can check the Discord. You can also get the thing in your own time zone. So there's no need to worry about if you're not in the Eastern time zone of the United States, you can figure out where that is. Like I said at the top of the stream, I'm going to kind of work on sticking with games. Again, if the game is just not vibing with me, we're going to DNF it. But there's a good chance you can see this one back next Monday. You know, I kind of want to stick with some of these things and spend some time with them so that way we know what to expect and work through some games. And that way, hopefully, some of the bamboo requests that land, will move those into being more permanent games. I'll figure that shit out. It'll be fine. But yes, also, not this coming Sunday, but a week from that Sunday, the 25th, I believe, of January, I will be on Roz's stream. We will be doing episode 4 of the Red and Roz podcast, where basically we play Power Wash Simulator 2 and kind of talk about whatever we want. It's a lot of streaming related stuff, like behind the scenes things and both of our approaches to how we do streaming. We absolutely take questions, and Roz even has a form that is posted in my Discord, I believe, is if you want to submit questions ahead of time anonymously and have us talk about them on stream. Poorly, probably, but yeah, you can. You're 45,000. Oh, shit. So you could get up to 56,000 points, 57 potentially. And Bob, you're very welcome for stream. Thank you. Thank you for lurking. If you get up to 100,000, I mean, again, when you cross 100,000 spent, or if you save up 100,000 and redeem that one way down at the bottom, you can get into the Panda Hall of Fame Tier 1. Roz is knocking on the door of Panda Hall of Fame Tier 3, which is 500,000. That's fantastic. Anyway, thank you to Level 99 Gaming Wiz and Zep Thunderbolt for the raves. Thank you to Bob and Mon Creep for the bits. We have got a raid suggestion. Let's see what they are doing, because we haven't raided them out in a little while, and it would be nice to send some love their way once again. But we'll take a look and see. What's Tier 2? Tier 2 is 250,000 points. Smack in the middle of 100,000. Well, not really smack in the middle. Smack in the middle between 0 and 500,000. So it kind of starts off at 100,000, 250,000, 500,000. I unapologetically stole that from another streamer, and people have then taken it from me, which honestly I'm here for, but that's kind of what we do. You are doing some of that. Oh, you're doing some RDR too. That could be fun. How long have you been going? 3 hours and 45 minutes. I think I can get in a little bit. We can get a raid off. I'm sure we can get a raid off. Let's, yeah, we're going to go ahead and do this one. Have I said everything? Have I done everything? We've talked about this, the collab coming up. We've talked about the Red and Roz podcast. We talked about schedules. We talked about who I am. We thanked everyone for doing all the things they did tonight. So yes, yep, we're gonna go raid out to, let me make sure this worked, to Twilight Esme. One of the people who played Jump Space with me originally, and I've raided out to her a couple of times, but it's been a little while, so let's go send some love back and remind each other that we exist in the Twitch space. Oh yeah, this is Red Dead Redemption 2 with crowd control, looks like, so be sure to have fun with that. Anyway, let's kick this off. Y'all know the drill. Last chance, really quick, if you have not already grabbed your daily bamboo, you can collect that. I'm working on ways to get people to get bonus ones and stuff. I know I keep raising the price, but then I keep giving out more. But it's all about dangling that carrot and encouraging people to stick around longer and at more times the stream. I'm not above incentivizing viewership, because that's what we do. But all for free. Oh my god, Delrin, we're literally kicking off a raid as you speak. Thank you for the raid. We're gonna do a raid train. I'm so very sorry, because this is gonna go. But thank you for, if you want to say what you're doing, Delrin, former, also fellow Eldenwood. I know, I'm so very sorry. It's all good. Really quickly, what were you playing? Hello, hi, I'm Red the Panda, cybernetically enhanced Red Panda VTuber and variety streamer. I play everything from puzzle games to survival builders to mascot obscure horrors, whatever strikes my fancy in the moment. Tonight we were playing some On Your Tail. We solved some puzzles, we did some things. You're playing Cyberpunk. I freaking love Cyberpunk. That's such a great game. Thank you so very much. If you are in my community and you have not already checked out Talrent, go check them out. We will make sure that we do for a little bit longer next time. The raid is going to kick off. And anyway, I will see everyone on Friday for the Jump Space collab if I don't see you in your streams first. Thank you so much. Bye.